Hey guys, I'm excited to show to you guys how to make fufu or ugalley. We call it in Africa. Some country call them fufu, some country call it ugalley, East Africa side. So even Chad, they call it fufu. So I will show you guys how to make it. It's easy and simple and so delicious, and 100% healthy and 100% vegan or vegetarian, and then 100% gluten-free. All right, stay with me. I had my pans are heating up in a low heat. Here I put a little bit of oil. That's for kale, and this is for tomatoes sauce that I'm gonna make, and this is for asparagus. So I'm just gonna put them in a low heat and put my onions, and stay with me guys. I got 2 onions for all the sauce that I'm gonna make. We don't need that much onion, but we can use, it's up to you guys, like you want to put more onions or not to. I'm gonna chop them and show it to you guys, and I'm in love with this machine that I have from Amazon. It's so easy to work with, and it will chop your onions and tomatoes for you. So easy, and you don't need electricity, you don't need nothing, you just have to pull the strings, and it's awesome to make anything you want. So stay tuned. Don't even need to chop it too small, because we're gonna use that little machine for all of them. There. And dump it in here. Just pop it in, close it, and pull the string. So easy. It's so noisy, so I'll show it to you after I cut it. You see how it does it? So cool. And I'm gonna chop my tomatoes and put them in the machine, the little lovely machine that we have. And you can even chop them with your hands, it's up to you guys. So whatever machine that you have, you can use and stuff. And I put 2 tomatoes here, and I got 3 more to chop, but it's up to you guys to put whatever amount of tomato that you would like to use. So okay, look at our tomato, how cool is that? And I got one of my onions are sizzling, and right here I'm gonna, this is right here, this is not ready yet, but yeah, I'm gonna cook the onions, and I'll get back to you when I put the tomatoes. I got my tomatoes ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and chop my asparagus. I got washed asparagus right here. You can chop them whatever size you want, but I like them this size. does not mean that you have to make it only for vegetarian. You can make it with meat, you can make it with chicken, or you can make it with whatever side dish you want, so it doesn't have to be like vegetarian dish. The good thing about like African food is like you can make it with whatever side you want, so you can make it like 100% vegan, you can make it 100% vegetarian, you can make it 100% Mediterranean. So that's the fun about African food. So I'll get back to you guys after I chop all my asparagus, and yeah, stay with me. So I got my onions ready right here, and then I got this Maggi. It's other flavor for vegans doesn't work, so it's the chicken flavor that I have. You can have a veggie one for vegan, and yeah, this is for vegetarian. So I'll need 2 of this for my kale. I have a guest today, so I'm making more kale. It's up to you how many kales that you have to make. Like, you can make 1 bag of kale or 2 or whatever. Yeah, so I had this garlic paste with pepper. I blend it and just keep it in the fridge, and whenever I want to cook something doesn't have any spice in it, just put this, and I just toss a little bit. So I use it for my every cooking thing, that when I want to spice it up. So I'm from Africa and I love spice, but my husband's not that much a fan of the spice. He just likes a little bit. Yeah, and one of the things that I want to show you guys is this kale. Kale, see? It's so good. It's already chopped and ready for you, washed and everything. You can find it in the store in the freezer aisle, and it's so good. Then you don't have to waste your time like chopping this. It takes me like an hour to cook, like for 1 ugalley, but now I got this frozen one, so I use the frozen ones, and they're so delicious and they're fresh when you cook them. Like, they look so green after you finish cooking, and I'll show it to you guys. I'm a fan of them. I had to cook like 2 bags and a half because my friends are coming over, so I tend to have some ugalley with me. Yep. Yeah, I'm in love with this kale. And from the tomato that I have, I'm just gonna scoop one of my spatula and put some. I don't really need that much, so I need it for the other tomato sauce I'm making. Just need it to be tasty for the kale. Everything is cooked, so let's wait for this one to sizzle a little bit. And this Maggi thing that I told you guys about, I'm gonna put 1 for my tomato sauce and 1 for my asparagus. It makes it tasty. It's so good. Yeah, so my tomato one is ready for me too. So I'm gonna put some more, a little bit here for my asparagus. A little bit. And then I'll put all of it here. And mix it up very well. And a low heat. So I got my asparagus going here. cooking 3 pans at the same time, so I had to keep it low heat. If I've done that, it'll burn. So, alright, stay with me. And this one is ready, so I can put my kale in it. Look at what it looks like inside. And I had 3 bags. I love kale, you guys. It's like I can't stay away from it without eating once a week or twice a week. And I used to be like, buying a new kale and chop it up and make it. It's like takes an hour. I used to eat it once a month, but now it's like I got this bag. Like I can cook it anytime. It's so simple, and you don't have to sweat. So, yeah, I love making them and eating them as well. Look at this, it looks so full, but when it cooks, it's gonna be less than this. So, it's cool. We have to keep it on low heat because we don't need to burn in the bottom, and then just mix it up every often. It doesn't have to be like non-stop, but like every 5 minutes or 10 minutes or so. Yeah. Just cover it up and on a low heat, and we're good to go, and we're gonna mix it up in 5 minutes again. And then my asparagus, and here is sizzling. So I got chopped asparagus right here. Just toss them there. Mix it very well. I got only one hand, trying to record at the same time that I'm cooking. Medium heat. Don't you notice that asparagus changes your pea smell? How nasty, but I love asparagus. Oh my goodness. Let's see how the tomato sauce is doing. Looks like it's ready. I need to cook a little bit more. Asparagus is going too. See, I told you guys it was cool when I make it first. Look at it now. It's getting less. But you see what I'm talking about? How green it is? And if you can see, like, there's not even that much water. Like when you're making the fresh ones, like full of water, like you can even, I don't know. I don't like the fresh one anymore, and I'm in love with this one. I'm gonna marry it, I guess. Kill my second husband. Duh. Just kidding. I like to put like a little bit of seasoning salt. I love this salt for some reason. It's free from GMS, so it's good for you too. But I like the taste of it. So I'll put a little bit in there because our Maggi have salt kind of taste, so you don't need that much. Whatever, you can put your own salt that you have in the house, it doesn't matter. I just prefer to use the seasoning salt. So I'm gonna put some on this one too, like seasoning salt. A little bit. I like to put in my tomato sauce too. Just give it a little bit of salty flavor. Taste the salt, and this is how we taste the salt. Ethiopians, we don't lick the spoon. I guess, I don't know, whatever, but this is how we taste the salt. It's so good. I'll show you guys what it looks like. It tastes very good when you put garlic and pepper and in it. Look at that. So good. I'm gonna turn it off because I'm done with that one. My asparagus is still going. I like when the asparagus is cooked in like mushy kinda. I don't like it when it's crunchy, but it's still good. I'm done with my kale too. It's so tasty, so good. So I'm gonna turn it off and wait for my asparagus to get ready, and then I can make my ugalley after. Stay with me, guys. Chopped my tomatoes, and now I'm chopping my avocado. Who wouldn't like avocado, right? So good, creamy and healthy. Oops. Okay, come on. Yeah, I grew up eating avocado every morning, going to school, just fresh bread in the house, and cut them in pieces, make sandwich, walk with my avocado sandwich to school. It was fun. My village was like full of avocados. They grow everywhere, everywhere on the street. The soil was so good, and it just grows everywhere on the street, on sidewalks, and whatever you throw the seeds, it just grow. I'll put a little bit of olive oil. Yeah, I'm using honey bottle. It's for free, so I washed them and saved them for my squeezing oil. I squeeze out of it and I use it, so I love it. I'm putting a little bit of salt. And a little bit of black pepper. And my squeezed lemons. Oh, this salad is so good with rice. My mouth is watering right now. And you can even eat them with the rice aside and squeeze the lemon on the rice. That's how we eat them in Africa. And they taste so good. I love lemon. Lime or lemon, I don't know, we call it lemon, the same thing for us. For some reason it's Canada, they call it lime. The green one and the yellow one came from the same tree, but they call it different name that I don't understand why. For us is lemon, done. It doesn't matter it's green, doesn't matter it's yellow. So yeah, that's funny that my husband tells me that's lime, that's lemon. I'm like, same thing, came from the same tree. You can't call orange different orange because they come from the same tree. Why is that just the green orange doesn't have a different name? Like, it doesn't make sense. All orange are the same. So that's how it is. Lemon too. Let me taste. So good. My favorite salad. I'll get back to you guys. My asparagus is ready too, so I will turn it off, and then I'll show you guys when I make the ugalley. Yeah, and this ugalley is like, you don't need to make it from, I have my pots right here. Ugalley, like, you don't have to make it from one thing only, like from veggies and stuff like that, but you can make it from, you can eat it with anything, any side, that sauce that you have, or you can make, like, let's say barbecue and whatever, like, and then you can have wet stuff like this beside it because it's a little bit harder and will make it nice and moist when you eat it. So yeah, as you can see, I got water here, and I have 10 cups of water. I usually don't measure it, I just make whatever, and then if I have leftover, I don't mind it. I'll just wrap it up with aluminum foil and keep it in the fridge and warm it up by the morning and or afternoon when I have lunch, and preheat them and have leftovers. So it's like 10 cups of water, and I'm gonna put some salt in it, a good amount of salt, and let's wait for it to boil. And the ugalley you make is from cornmeal, the white cornmeal. So you know how the cornmeal absorb water, so you might need a little bit, you might need more, but I'll show it to you guys when I make it. And I have this cornmeal right here. So it's the white one. You can get it from Superstore, you can get it from any kind of store. Yeah, I know, it's funny, I got my son's cup inside. And yeah, it's fun to make and to eat too. It's so delicious. So let's get back to you guys when my water is boiled, and time to have some fun making some ugalley. Alright, I'll be right back. As my water is boiling, I'm just gonna put a little bit of olive oil for because it will make it stay together. And yeah, when I make it, you guys will see what I'm trying to say. My water is ready to roll, so I'm just gonna fix a little bit of water, and then if I need some more, then I can put some more hot water that I have right here. So I got my cornmeal right here. I'm gonna try to put only cup 2, 3, and let's see, this cup. goes. Oh yeah. The right amount that I need. Awesome. Low heat. When it gets harder, I can still put some more hot water that I have. So it'll be softer for me. Still need more water. Yeah, so like I told you guys, 10 cup of water and just 3 cup of cornmeal. That's what's going on right here. And I just mix them very well. Mix it, and then stop mixing. We call this in my language marca, and Amharic language gamfo. And I don't know what to call it in English, but do you know what to call it in English? No? I don't. And yeah, Kenyan call it fufu, and West African call it Kenyan call it ugalley actually, and West African call it fufu, and Chad too, they call it fufu, and Haiti they call it fufu too. So keep it on a low heat and let it cook like for 2 to 5 minutes, and I'll get back to you guys. The reason why I put olive oil, see guys, doesn't stick to our pan, so it makes it smooth and nice. 5 minutes is past. Let's cook it more again on a low heat for 5 minutes again. So we'll be back when it's 5 minutes. Yeah, so our cornmeal is ready to put on a dish, and I got this dish ready for it. So I'm gonna make it like a little kind of pizza kind of thing. Make it flat. Then I can put it on my pan. Turn off my stove. And I put this like a lid. This is the fun time. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoop. This is how I turn it around. Look at guys, the magic of olive oil. Nothing in the pan. Look at this guys. Then I'm gonna cut it like in a little slice of pizza, and yeah. this is how we eat them, and we put, this is the kale, this is the tomato sauce that I have, this is the asparagus that I have, and we just scoop this with hand and make it like a little bed and scoop it. And yeah, so good. So you guys should try it. You can have it with spoon or fork, doesn't matter, but I prefer to eat it with my hand, so yeah, so good. Try it and have fun making ugali. Haha. See you guys next video.